10 days after the flooding that devastated the Zhengzhou subway in central China, in southern China, the Guangzhou subway also saw a sudden massive seepage of water on July 30. Flooding the platform and sending passengers and subway employees scrambling to escape. A netizen who had just escaped said she knew of 3 or 4 people hiding in the restrooms and hoped they would all get out in time. According to the paper, a news platform in mainland China, the preliminary investigation into the cause of the flooding was that the water pressure from the rainstorm in Guangzhou had led to the collapse of retaining walls at the entrance and exit of the subway, resulting in a blocked drainage system and a large amount of rainwater leaching into the subway station. Some netizens recalled the escape. "It is so scary. It reminds me of Zhengzhou Metro Line 5. It started raining heavily in Guangzhou on the afternoon of July 29, and some cab drivers described it as like pouring water down from a basin in the sky. Guangzhou streets are covered in a sea of water. Relatively speaking, Guangzhou is lucky as its flooding occurred after that of Zhengzhou. On July 27, Chinese Premier Li Keqiang said, "In emergencies, except for certain industries, people responsible should shut down work, schools, and businesses decisively and have concrete measures for the city's subways and tunnels to ensure the safety of the public, preferably to overdo some safety measures rather than risk public safety. Authorities should suspend or shut down the facilities or do whatever is necessary." The day before the Zhengzhou flood, on July 19, Zhengzhou Municipal Party Secretary Xu Liyi convened a meeting to deal with the flood, proposing 5 no's, including no failure of major water conservancy projects and no disruption of important traffic. Many analysts believe that these 2 no's have led to the tragic events in the Zhengzhou flood. The rainy season in July and August puts China's infrastructure to the test, with the subway becoming a high-risk area. Other underground projects in various cities in China are also worrisome. On July 29, an underground project in a northern city was affected by rainwater, causing the ground to collapse. It was so bad that a small car fell into the pit. This video was posted online in September 2020. In a newly built small neighborhood in southern China, the residents discovered that the sewer openings were fake.
这个假的也有，真的。视频不进到视频，真的。那媳妇让敲的，到现在嘛，俺老百姓的屋里去了。哎，这个假的下水道的，真是骗人呐！这在墙身这道，哪里看看？搞得还这个已经做好的事情。哎，这个你没有分哎，你看看看。哎，有好几个，那边也有个。等我还能再去寻我，我还能看得上啊。 这对我们没有抢，有抢马上毙了他。我知道你要抢，假设节目都掉住了，节目有抢节目都死。没有这个事情啊，我告诉啊，这个我们2、3百的房子，不能话我们也上去了，多，这也是假的。两代有鬼子，两代有的还把鬼子听你把4、8代的了，妈的我是要把，这也是假的。
This is the city of Zhengzhou, Hebei Province. In 2020, someone saw multiple fake sewers and posted the pictures online. Zhengzhou Forum official account said, recently it received from the public that a community had always been waterlogged, causing great inconveniences to both motor and non-motorized vehicles. The road was clearly equipped with sewage. Why was it still like this? The public took a closer look and discovered the sewage was fake. In many people's minds, the city sewage system, although located underground, is part of the sound urban planning and construction. However, for many construction companies and government departments, the honest effort is not worth it.
所在的位置位于郑州火车站大观国贸楼下，现在整个火车站全部处于戒严的状态，道路基本不能通行。大家可以看到，到处都是这种深陷的大坑，工人们都在紧张的施工。大家看一下这个地方，本来是一个花池，现在可以看到啊，这个土整个下陷了将近1米多深。从这个地方可以看到，下陷的是非常深啊，整个这个泥土都流入了地下室。现在可以看到这个牌子和这个灯直接就掉了下去。从墙上的这个印记来看，当时的水流一直从这个地方往下流。现在基本上火车站的下边全部都是水啊，一直都没有抽完。现在因为整个火车站下面都是空的，所以说现在抽水的施工难度非常大。
From this place, you can see that the entire flower platform is deformed and is now sinking. If you don't have anything urgent, do not come to this side of the train station. It's dangerous. The entire underground of the train station is all in the water. From this angle, you can see that it leads directly to the basement, where there are several supporting steel bars. Collapses like this have occurred in many places. We must be careful when passing by. We can see from this picture because the Grandview International Trade Tower was just recently built. The quality of this road construction is relatively good, and inside there is rebar. However, other places on the road are not as good as this place.
这个地方已经完全被捣毁了啊！现在整个往里边填东西。现在这个地方就是位于世贸东边的一条路上，大家可以看到，路面全部都是一层薄薄的柏油在那儿支撑着，里面有几辆电动车已经掉下去了。所以说最近大家出警。
This is a picture from the China News Network on the mainland. It shows the streets after the flood in Zhengzhou. This is a picture showing collapsed ground. Above the loose earth, there is only a shallow layer of cement gravel, and on top of that are floor tiles for facade projects. Some professionals point out that China is full of such cosmetic projects that even an ordinary heavy rain may hollow out the underlying loose earth and cause the ground to collapse. The flood in Zhengzhou has drawn the public's attention to the risks associated with subways and tunnels, but there is another important place that deserves attention too: the underground parking garages. Sources on Chinese social media claim that several car owners have been killed because of it.
大水一直淹到出口处，到现在已经整个所有的车都闷进去了，到这儿还正在抽水中，但是抽的比较慢，据听说得抽水估计得好长时间抽。
Many audiences are curious whether China has always had so many disastrous events like floods, typhoons, and dust storms every year, or whether the number has increased in recent years. The answer is the latter, because many of the so-called natural disasters in China have a lot to do with government corruption. After 70 years under the Chinese Communist regime, poor quality infrastructure is fallen apart over time. Let's take a look at the architecture of the ancient Chinese. This is a picture of the foundation of a floodgate site from the Yuan dynasty, a dynasty that lasted from 1271 to 1368. It's 700 years old and remained solid under the impact of the massive ocean tides. As one can see from the picture, the ancient foundations consisted of stone slabs, wooden beams, and wooden piles. The foundation has already reached 9 meters underground in the picture, while it actually was as deep as several dozens of meters underground. It is only a tiny sample in the 5,000 years of Chinese civilization. Its preservation appears to suggest to the people of China where the nation's hope lies.